So just made it to Cleethorpes Seafront. Behind me is a little fair, which I'll show you in a minute, and we're just going to go up to the pier along the promenade. It is a little bit windy, as I predicted, but the rain is holding off for the moment, so let's go and have a look around. Here we have got a little bit of a fun fair on the beach. I have to say these rides do look a little bit rickety. That wheel looks a little bit old, but yeah, lots of fun to be had. A little snake helter-skelter, and there's even a little roller coaster. All looking a little bit old. And then just ahead, I'm just going to walk this way now, we have the pier. And then off to the right, we're going to be passing, we've got the railway station there. There is a train on the platform. And a bit further on, we've got a few shops, fish and chip shops, snack bars and arcades. So we've just got the arcades here on the right. Tailor-made fun, fantasy world. We are in early June at the moment. The weather is not great, but there are quite a few people around. I think we're just starting to get into the summer season, so there are a few things closed, but yeah, the arcades and things are pretty busy. As you can see, there are a few of these shops shut up, ice cream places. I guess they're not really worrying about opening up because of the weather. So yeah, some places, this place looks open. Some more arcades just a bit ahead. And this is the entrance to the pier. So let's go and have a look at the side of the pier here. You see down to the beach, it is just starting to get a bit drizzly. There is a Kingpin 10-pin bowling place over there. Can't believe those places are still open really, but people playing on the beach despite the weather. And the main part of this pier, basically the only thing there is on this pier, is Papa's fish and chips, which we're just going to come up to now. And we're going to see if we can get in and enjoy some fish and chips here on the pier. Apparently we are entering the world's largest fish and chip shop, Papa's, also the UK's #1 as seen on the BBC, this sign tells me. Let's go and have a look. Restaurant this way. Really like how they've done the menus here to look like newspapers, like we used to wrap fish and chips in. There's loads to choose from. I think I'm going to go for the small haddock and chips. There's loads of specials as well. And here it is. It doesn't look that small after all. It looks really tasty. This restaurant is magnificent. It looks like some kind of old ballroom. It's got a stage. There's a piano up there on the stage. And there's so much space. The ceiling is particularly beautiful. Look at those chandeliers. I do wonder if they managed to fill this room in the summer months. It's quite empty today. But yeah, I do love how they've done the lighting as well. And you can actually sit outside if you're brave enough and get a proper sea view. Just having a look around the arcades now. So the bowling, the Lucky Strike that I could see from the distance before is actually part of the arcades. So as you can see, it's right next to all the TP machines and other games. There's not anyone playing on the bowling today, but there are quite a few people here in the arcades. It is quite a big one, there's quite a lot of different things to have a go at. So yeah, lots of things to be had in here. Right, I'm just going to head back outside now and have a look around the rest of Cleethorpes. So just walking past a board here which tells you all about Cleethorpes in 2024. Lots of information and lots of things on offer. And from up here you can see the pier and the chip shop that we went in earlier, Papa's. In the distance you've got that wheel, the rickety old wheel. And here we're just walking through the gardens which just run alongside the seafront. Imagine these gardens were beautiful back in the day. Maybe in Victorian times when people used to come to the Victorian seaside and enjoy a stroll in the gardens. And just at the edge of the park we have Ross Castle. It doesn't really look like much of a castle on this side, it looks like a mound of hedge with a rock behind it, but you can get up it, you can climb to the top, so let's go and check it out. Have to go down these steps. We're just on the edge of the sea here, seafront. And there's a railing here and this path just leads you right the way to the top. And from here you get a lovely view of the Cleethorpes coastline. So over here, before we get to the top, there is a new pier in production. I can't say I've ever seen a pier being made. I've seen old piers, I've seen piers that have fallen into the sea or in the process of falling into the sea, but a brand new pier being built, I've never seen that before. And from up here, you get those views again of the gardens to the left and the pier just ahead. Lovely stretch of seafront. The tide has just suddenly come in. The tide was out when we were having fish and chips, and it's been about an hour and the tide's just suddenly come in and that sand has disappeared. And there's that new pier. I wonder how long it'll take them to make that. Right, we're going to head back down, see what else there is to see here at Cleethorpes. Right, we're just going to go down these steps because I can hear some running water, and I think there is a waterfall down here. There's a little feature that I quite like here. There seem to be on the floor here duck footprints to lead the way. There they are. There's quite a few along here. Follow the ducks. There's another set there. Right, I can hear the water running, so it must be just behind here. Let's see. Oh wow, here it is. That is quite an impressive waterfall. With a giant pelican in the middle of it. Wow. It's actually really nice. You could hear that from quite far off. I could hear, even with the other sounds around of the sea and the rain coming down now, you can hear this waterfall from quite a distance. That is a beautiful feature. I hope you enjoyed this little quick tour of Cleethorpes. We've had a look along the seafront, had some amazing fish and chips, had a little look in the town area, seen the gardens, and a little surprise gem, that waterfall. So definitely would recommend a visit here. Unfortunately, the weather has taken a turn for the worse now and the rain is coming down. So it's definitely time to head off back to our caravan. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more of these videos to come your way. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.